to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got, and then I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I've been enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, running out of my pain. See sun coming out of that rain. My day really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, whole place, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see sun coming out of that rain. My day really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. stage trying to find my pain. I see sun coming out of that rain. My team really not game, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never be hate. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mass hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil that I do not make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see sun coming out of that rain. My team really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went into the way. I'm f***ing okay. I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I've been slave. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil that I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave. Slave for you. ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest, till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck, progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests, more blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest, I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do enough to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours, scandally killing me, running my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My fame, really my game, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over on me. I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you live and in charge for a little Chop Racing action here tonight as the drivers get into week 7 here for New Hampshire Motor Speedway qualifying underway, as we're going to see some fast laps, some fast cars, and maybe some chaos. Who knows? It's New Hampshire short track racing, right? They went from road racing to short track racing. And it's gonna be a ton of fun to see what these drivers are gonna be doing. Chop Racing, of course, giving you all the action. But this series brought to you by Chopp'N It Up Podcast. Make sure you check them out on, of course, YouTube, youtube.com/chop underscore TV, chop underscore TV, I think is what it is. I had it all written down and I don't have it open, but check them out. You can look for Chop in the in there. You get to see it. There's a link in the description for all of it as well, so you can make sure you check that out. Chop, absolutely fantastic. And not only a sponsor of Signature Esports, but Chop has got one of the best series growing and one of the best leagues formats growing as well. Constantly evolving, constantly learning, checking it out as a ton of fun is going to happen. To Stay Tuned Sports, Pole Sitter's going to be around here in just a moment as we look at the race information presented by Admin Box. And Track Racer, here is what we're going to see. 200 laps. Today's stage is going to be a lap 50. They have 4 sets of tires total, which means they have the set they start with and 3 on the wall. No fast repair, I do believe. Let me take that away because they only use fast repairs for super speedways and, last week at the road course. So none of that happened at Bottle Status, B&B Music, Admin Box, giving you all the action. Of course, go to adminbox.com, use promo code CHAP. Make sure you get that taken care of. Track Racer weather is going to look at such on the 1 miler here for New Hampshire. Very flat racetrack, 94 degrees of the track temperature here at Loudon in the qualifying setup right now. So we'll see what's going to happen as it progresses into the race format. They're going to see 70-degree air temperatures, 53% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It is going to be blustery, but it is short track racing. So we're going to see gear shifts, the short track package, just kind of everything that you would see with iRacing. It's coming up. It's going to be looking as such. Folks, we are live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter, at Real Sig Esports, SIG Esports, at Real Sig Esports on there. If you check us out on Twitter, you can give us a follow there. You can follow me on TikTok as well, because I would love to be live on 5 platforms. If I'm live on 4, why not add 1 more? I mean, it'd be cool, because then you could actually see my reactions on TikTok. We'd have the race up, of course, and then you get to see me call a race and see how my facial reactions happen or whatever I am put out there. That would be the kind of the behind-the-scenes look that you get. So we're trying to go live on TikTok to give more and more exposure for the drivers and more exposure to everybody. So make sure you follow us on TikTok. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You guys are ever growing out there on YouTube, giving us some of the best views that we've seen. since joining that platform. And of course, all of you on Facebook and Twitch, you've been amazing. You've been the reason why we continue to do this, and these leagues continue to book us. So thank you very much to everybody for getting out there and having some fun. It's all about the racing. We're going to have some driver camps today as the drivers get out there and look at qualifying. It's going to be a ton of fun. We'll take a second. Jaeger, what's going on, Jaeger? Good to see you out there. Here's your starting grid here for tonight's race. Your Stay Tuned Sports, which is out there on YouTube, on Spotify, all those major podcasting platforms. They talk about everything sports, not just NASCAR, which they've recently started getting really into NASCAR, but they also talk about what's going on with the baseball season right now. College basketball is very, very, very hot right now, so make sure you check them out for me by going the link in the description and scooting on over to the YouTube channel, and then scooting on over to Spotify and looking up Stay Tuned Sports. Fantastic guys, great sense of humor. They put it out there and they tell it like it is. Nathan Biggert is going to be your Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter here for the ChopChopRacing.net series here for the Chop It Up Cup series. Derek Wegman is going to be your outside pole sitter. Colby Hartung, Joshua Siegfried is going to be there in row number 2. Matta Strickland, row number 3. Caffrey and Alonso King going to make up row number 4. Aiden Malcolm and John Hammond are going to make up row number 5. Brandon Bledsoe, Robert Church there in row number 6. And moving on down starting grid. Oh, sorry. Now let's go down. All right. Here we go. Down. Woohoo. All right. Back up. There we go. That's the first rows. Here's the next row. There it is. Russell Black, Brad Dove, Tony Sanders, Clint Hackett going to make up the next 2 rows. Jerry Culver, Mark Retchen, my good friend from Jeff City, is going to be there. Row number 9. Row 10 is going to be Grant Altizer. And, of course, Bryant Lucas. Chris Roberge, Danny May are going to make up the next row. Brock Duty and Ryan Wentz are going to make up row 12. And then row 13, I think that is it. I think that's all the drivers. That's it. That's how it's going to work. So 24 drivers in today's race. That's what it looks like. Nathan Biggert will lead them off as the Bruins fan works on it. Let's talk about our driver cams here today. Presented by Beef Jerky Unlimited. Go to beefjerkyunlimited.com and make sure you check them out. And get yourself some good stuff. There is Bryant Lucas, who's going to be back here ready to get some things going to the number 6 car. We do have Jerry Culver and a few other drivers. There is Clint Hackett. Good to see Clint out there running. We like this guy. He's in at number 28 here. And, of course, Mr. Brad Dove is going to be restarting right next to him. The number 25 Dove Farms LLC machine. And then we got ourselves a Jerry Culver machine. We do. We have a Jerry Culver. There's a number 13 back here. Got a good looking paint scheme there. VR drivers. I don't know who that is. Oh, good though. It's fine. It's fine. But we know who this guy is. Mercedes Malcolm, 59. Ready to rock and roll, little cyber power action. These drivers look ready to go. The long stretch and the long racing machine. Taking a Beef Jerky Unlimited for being a sponsor of Signature Esports. 200 laps. Wegman. That's the start there. Biggert's going to have the inside lane. 39 to roll the outside. Race choice here for the 39. We'll see what happens as they work into the corner. First race for the 39. Biggert will be there to the inside. 23 in tow. Cheering on Wegman and Matta today. MC Motorsports. Gotta love it. Thank you, John. How you doing, K-Spear? Much love, sir. 01, 39 side by side as Nathan Biggert tries to hold on. We'll see what happens with Derek Wegman here. Wegman will be there outside lane, try to stay out of the 01, 23 to the back quarter panel. Third gear for the driver here as they continue to push out of the corner, saving the tires. You're out of the wall. You're out of the race line quite a lot. Out of the throttle, we're seeing drivers get out of get themselves out of the gas quite a bit here. Third gear for Alonso King. We'll see if anybody's going to be able to save the tires. A little smoke up there. Some drivers are going to be hitting the wall pretty easily side by side here for the 98 and the 80 is Chris Roberge will try to go forward. Alonso King is going to be off 15 from the start of the race. I do believe he might have started from pit road. John Hammond coming around is going to be just off the lead lap as they will work. This is how it goes. He did start from pit road. I think he had an issue there. He's got a little blinking thing going on. Big RT is going to be out front. Wegman's going to be in second. Wegman at the second now, closes back into the distance. He's going to run high on the racetrack as the 39 goes to work. Colby Hartog. Little monster energy car happening here. Here's the dashboard on board, 4 gears. We'll see if anybody utilizes the 4th gear just to kind of keep themselves moving forward. 3rd gear to help you turn the corner, which is something that I noticed in these Cup cars on the short track packages. When you're having to downshift to the corner, you're basically utilizing that and your brakes to help the car slow down. It's an interesting take, that's for our insurance. The drivers come around. We're going to see exactly what's going to happen as we'll take the pit lane cam. Here's a look at the big front stripe here for New Hampshire Motor Speedway as the drivers cross. Big Art's going to be out front. Wegman's going to be in second. Hartung in third. This is hometown track for Nathan as Nathan looks to try to dominate here. We'll see how the top 10 string out here. Nathan is the 30-37 fastest lap of the circuit right now. And free off the backside. Caution's going to come out. Jerry Culver involved. Take a look and see what happened. Here's the 13. Just gets a little free on the bottom. A couple of drivers free on the bottom. All good things. Jerry Culver able to hold on to it there. Drivers starting to get a little bit dicey, as they would be. Normally we're used to seeing Russell Black on driver cams as well. We hadn't seen him here. We didn't see him on today's driver cam list, so all good. Not even mad. I want to thank the Signature Esports alumni as they have gotten out there and helped us out and continue to be a big part of what helps Signature Esports grow. We get a Dennis Daly, Skull Key, Mark Horizon, of course, is one of our sponsors. Mandarin Racing, one of our sponsors as well. Ryan Went, Robert Church put a lot of time and energy into helping me as well. They got out there and called some races for Signature Esports Truck Series, so we appreciate them. So thank you very much to both of those drivers, but not just drivers, but commentators. I mean, the reason why the Chopp'N podcast is out there is because Ryan and the Chop Shop Racing crew put all that together. So Church and he call races on Wednesday nights whenever we're live, but I encourage you to check out the Chop Shop YouTube channel to be able to follow what they're doing as well. Penguin is tonight's race controller. OTR Penguin has been helping us out. It took care of us for some great things, and so we're appreciative of him. Alonso King as well, who's in tonight's race, kicking butt, taking names, helping us do some great things. Anthony Garland with the Outcast Racing League and all the Garland family gave us a big boost when it came to our Sunday series, and when we were calling their series, they did a lot for us, and I can only thank them so much. So there's the Pro Series channel alumni for them. Thank you to Bryant Lucas, of course, who helps me on Tuesday nights with the Chop Shop Racing Truck Series. Has been helping us call. Mark Rutchin, who is he does more than you'll ever think. More than you'll ever think. So think about it. Alex Thompson, Rock Stallone, Brad Dove, Anthony Crownover, with their private donations helping us out there as well. We love it. Donations and time. That's what it takes to be a channel alumni. That's how you do it, and that's how you get my appreciation. Thank you, of course, to all of our sponsors across the platforms: Beef Jerky Unlimited, Mandarin Racing, Dark Horizon Fishing, and of course Chop Shop Racing Series here. NordVPN. Use promo code Signature as in there, and you'll save a little bit of money. 01-39-23-85. That'll be your front 2 rows on the restart here as we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. We're 9 laps in this time by as we get ready to rock and roll. All right. We'll send green flag. Nate with a better restart there. Jerry Culver came in, got a little bit of damage. Looked at, caution back out immediately. Duty and Bryant Lucas involved here. Here's the 6. 28 there. 80 went. 80 went to the outside, got to the back of the 6. As Brock Duty would have been involved in that as well with the 9. It's 80 went to go to the high side here as the 6 was on the outside. 80 just carrying so much speed into the back of the 6. Didn't have a chance to slow up, so Bryant Lucas will have to come to pit road. Back-to-back cautions here early on. Folks, make sure that you are out there and you're hitting that like button for me. It's a free way to support the stream. Make sure that you do hit the notification bell to let you know when we go live. Of course, we want to make sure that we're continuing to do that, and we want your chats. I want to hear what you guys are doing out there. How is everybody's Friday evening? Are you enjoying your Fridays? Are you taking the time to spend it with your family while you watch some good old eNascar series action here for the iRacing platform? I encourage you to continue to tune in, not just for that, but all of our other streams as well. We appreciate everybody that does so. So it's amazing to see what you folks have helped us accomplish. So thank you very much. So yeah. Oh yeah. Right. You guys are watching that on YouTube. Be good out there, because, Mrs. Signature might be out there watching. We always love her. We appreciate her. We get everybody watching on Facebook as well. You guys are killing it. Thank you to everybody on Twitch. You're awesome. Thank you. I bet Penguin's out there lurking somewhere. Budgie's probably around there as well. Drake Perry gave us a follow just a couple of days ago. Mason Henderson Motorsports, of course, thank you very much. And, of course, each and every one of you for being just the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. As it would stand. Nate's going to be out front. Hartung's going to be second. And now Wegman's going to be looking for that second row as we get ready to go back to green flag racing here. 13 of 200 being complete as the drivers would go to work. iRacing.com is the platform for sim racing. Make sure that you sign up today. And let's pick a random driver. Let's, Danny May. You're going to use Danny May's name as your referral name. Is if you want to sign up for your sim racing experience, make sure you check out Danny as well. But make sure that you get out there and you use Danny Mays, that just like that, as the driver to have referred you, and it'll give him a bonus as well. Whoop, wrong one, wrong button. So make sure you do that. Big Art gets the restart here. We're back to green flag racing. The 01 takes the lead over the 23. 23, now the 39 of Wegman. Is the 85 to the inside. Josh trying to put some time in. Good energy from the drivers. They move forward. 3 and 4 busy for the driver. Stay tuned. There they are. Another week and you're still on the shelf. Hopefully you'll be back behind the wheels. And I hope you are. I hope your arm's feeling good, man. I hope everything is working out for you. That's that Stay Tuned Sports we were talking about them when we were talking about the pole sitter. Make sure you get out there and you go follow that channel right there. Click on their name, go to their channel, subscribe to it, and there you go. That's where it is right there. Stay Tuned Sports. Here, we'll do you one even better. We'll make sure that I know their link is in the description. We'll go to it again. Make sure you go check them out. I'm not kidding. Make sure it's in chat too. 16 of 200. New Hampshire, excuse me. It was your shoulder, right? Your arm? Caution once again. 8 Malcolm having an issue. Let's take a look. 59 behind the 64, just a little free. Whoop. We're free on and off the track. Oh! It's 2 weeks in a row for Roberge. Man, oh man. Excuse me. Man, Alonso King caught up into that. Roberge right here coming around the corner. The touch, the feel of asphalt. Man. One more time right here. Chris Roberge. Watch the corner. 59 just free up into the field there, and everybody else just got it taken out. Man, what a hit that was. Your wrist tendonitis. Okay, your wrist. I thought it was your shoulder for some reason. All good. I just want to make sure you have a speedy recovery. Brian Lucas is going to be back into the mix here. He's going to come around, get back on the lead lap. So a free pass for the 6th car as he the nose worked on. Brad Dove's coming to pit road as well. Roberge coming in. Going to have to get some of that damage taken care of. No fast repairs for these drivers. So everything's going to matter. Brad Dove. There's the 12 of Grant Altizer. Maybe just getting some of that the damage worked on himself. Some tires would have worked as well. Man, oh man. Get Malcolm in. Take a look and see what's going on with Alonso King. See, oh man, he's pancaked on that nose. Over that car. And he's got my logo on it. Looks pretty darn snazzy, which we appreciate. Well, I hope you feel better, man. I really do. Mr. Dove, thank you for liking the stream, sir. I appreciate you as always. You're coming around and giving us some love. Here is Mr. Dove. Back under caution here as the drivers have to go to work to get that green flag run in. We're three cautions in right now and through 18 and a half laps. They definitely want to see those cars have to have some fun. The green flag runs here can be a ton of fun. Just saying. All the love in the world, right? All right. Like I said, if you haven't done so, reach up and get that like button for me. I'd appreciate it if you did. Grant is going to be off the lead lap here, so he'll be a lap down. He's going to get a lot of that nose taken care of, so he'll drop to the tail of the field. Bryant Lucas back on the lead lap now. You believe, yeah, should be back on the lead lap. Coming off pit road, able to get a little bit more of that damage taken care of. Hopefully the tires will hold on. The tire doesn't seem to be that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things here, but we'll see. Lights off on the pace car. 01 will be on the bottom side here. 23 on the high side. 85, 39, 77, 16. As we'll see Michael Caffrey up to the mix. He's from where's Australia? It's he's a legend. Absolutely legend. He's wearing Sherry Culver's logo on the back. Much love to Mr. Caffrey for wearing that bad boy. All right. 0123 ready to go. Gonna go back at it again here for some green flag racing. New Hampshire being a pain in the tuchus. 24 drivers have showed up. One sitting on the pit road with a lot of damage taken care of. Green flag racing. 0123. Here's the 85 to the bottom side. 85 bumper to bumper here with the 39 Whiteman. As Matta behind. Caution. Grant Altizer. Oh, just downshifted wrong. Oof. Exactly what happened there. It's the money shift. Here you go. Fourth gear out of the corner. Oh, Just got snappy. I thought he downshifted. He didn't. It just snapped on him. Boy, that thing really snapped on him. Just look at the input. He went back to fourth gear. I think just went around. And Dove could do nothing there. Dove could do nothing. Not a darn thing. And Clint had an issue here. Let's see what happened to Clint. Oh, the 80. Clint will come back on the racetrack here. We'll see what happened there. Look at that far chase view here one more time. There's the 80 right here. 80 went to go to the inside. Little net code helped it, but he was trying to make that move, just wasn't clear. So Clint getting beat up. Don't beat up Clint. We like him. We like all these drivers. We like them all, right? There's Clint Hackett right there. Are you watching this stream? Give him a wave, man. I want to show the focus, the determination. Let him have at it. Look at that Ford performance. Clint is driving a Ford performance. Just saying. Here he is. Hogga logging. It's a great name. You know what else is a great name? The name we were talking about last night. We had a lot of interactions from Herios on our Facebook page. I want to give a shout out to that guy or gal, whoever it is. Um, 01, 23, 85, 39, 16. Five drivers up at the top five, ready to rock and roll. Caffrey be looking for a good restart here. Matta's going to be up in the mix. We'll see where these drivers kind of put themselves. There's Michael Strickland at a new 88 little Traxion paint scheme there. The Strikers getting some good paint schemes in. Mentioned here the 24 little DuPont two-tone. That's a good looking paint scheme right there, if I do say so myself. All right. Oh, 123. Cloud cover really coming in here. Track is cooling down. It's going to make this thing tougher to drive on. Tires have cooled down as well. They need some grip. Ready to go. Let's go. Green flag, fourth caution. 25 laps in. We're halfway through the stage. 01 was a good restart there. Has led every lap so far. Matt is going to be back here in that 5 spot. 39 to the outside. 16 side by side with the 39. Side by side racing for the 85 and the 23 here. Scobie Hartung tries to battle back on the outside. Little Monster Energy race line. 85 drops into the corner. Seeing Wegman try to go to the outside as well. Let's go, Budgie. How you doing, Budgie Bird? Much love to you, dear. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. 01, 23. Siegfried's going to be in third. Josh to the 85 pushing forward. They go, well, let's go. It's my favorite emo, right? We made that one. And I added it to a little Joker t-shirt. We made a signature esports Joker. Actually, I think it's one of our emotes too on Twitch. Caution again. Mr. Hackett having an issue. No. Oh, Brock gets into the 28 there. Oh, little left front damage. He can get that fixed. He can get that fixed. He can get it fixed. Brock full set to corner. This track takes patience, and it takes. Here's a look. Braking zones are different, and you've got to get into a flow. You've got to get into a rhythm. That's one of the things that we're not seeing here. Brock gets into the corner here, and the 28's right there. The 28 was giving him some room. All ties will be your lucky dog here. The 12 will come back around. Get back on the lead lap. Burge coming back to pit road. Clint has a little bit of left front damage. He might be all right. Might be able to just take it easy, get through the stage, and then come back around. Thank you much, Burge. You're loved out there. You're loved part of our community and part of course, Penguins community. And we appreciate you. Well, it's going to come around, get back on the lead lap. And just got to have some patience. Got to get the thing going. 22 laps before here on the stage. As we'll go back to green flag racing with about 20 laps to go in this stage. And it's going to be good. Going to be entertainment value, as they would say. We like our entertainment value. I do, at least. It's one of the cool things I could do is I do record our TikToks as we go. Let's see. It's iRacing's logo. We record them. Doesn't mean I'm good at them. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. All right, I gotta make two changes here. While we do that, I'm gonna throw you on just my little logo reveal thing real quick. Be right back. Gotta make a thing that says that reminds me to do the what is it called, to put the edits that I make to cameras on temporary mode afterwards, so that way I can make sure that I get things squared away the way they're supposed to. Just like it would be. Mr. Day, good to see you out there, sir. Much love to you. I appreciate you. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I really do. Good luck tonight, the Chop Shop boys. You comment on YouTube, you like on Facebook. You got the message, sir. That's exactly what you need to do. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. We absolutely love you. We absolutely appreciate you. We're going green flag again. Donnie giving us a like out there as well. Much love to you, sir. How about it? 32 of 200. Continue to push forward as they would as we get ready to go back at it here. All the good action happening. Oh, a little free back here. That's Brandon Bledsoe on and off the track. He's good to go. He was able to save that one. Woo! Interesting take. Lots of drivers moving on. They're good to go. Fantastic save. As we'll see, there's the 70 of Bledsoe back in and off 9. Nathan Bigard's going to be there in that full send mode. Hartong's going to be in second. Oh, a little free. Somebody back there. Is that Tony? That's Tony Sanders right there. There's Roberge. Tony Sanders. I think he missed the wall there. Double check. Take a look here as they continue to go. You're going to stay tuned for being on board. Little free. Oh, did he miss the wall? The wall helped him straighten it back up. He's good to go. He's fine. He's fine. 30-34, the fastest lap of the race as they would work. Colby Hartung's going to be in second. Now they are moving. Again, this takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of time. The drivers just have to bide their time because that's an important factor here. You got to take your time. Right now, everybody working. Momentum is going to be everything. One of the cool things about what we see is the drivers continuing to find their energy and find their way forward. Continuing to have the race line that they do. Colby Hartung in second. How about Mark Retchen? Up 10. Danny May's going to be up 12. Ryan Wendt up 12. As Wendt has been holding on, getting a little bit more patient with his race line. I like his new paint scheme. We're taking that one for the Newpedia. Little Wikipedia action going on that one. I like it. What an interesting way to find yourself up 12 spots. I like the paint scheme. I'm digging it. Peer reviewed, right? Big Hart's going to be out front. Colby Hartung in tow. There's the 85 of Siegfried Wegman coming out and going to be off too, but putting the time and energy in right now. 5th, 6th, and 7th at exactly where they started as Stryker tries to work his way forward. He was the fastest driver in practice as Caffrey still continues to work. Big send momentum as they would go. 24 trying to get to the inside. Retchen up 10. Danny May up 13. Well, Wegman having an issue. Bottom side. Hayden Malcolm having an issue. 38 of 200. Wegman comes back on the racetrack here. We'll see. He's going to have to just salvage it for 11 more laps. He can do that. Here's what happened. I think he just got free. Tires just overcooked. Oh, locks it up right there. No caution as they're able to keep it straight. Hayden Malcolm was just trying to come around, come to pit road. Hey, he was coming to, yeah, he was. He was just stopped to come to pit lane here. So Hayden had a hard stop there. 39 of 200. Everybody keeping it off the racetrack, and the wrecks are going low. So Hartung's going to be in second as they continue to push. You didn't know what it looks like to call a race, folks. Well, it is. It's interesting to do so. We appreciate everybody being out there. There is Bryant Lucas, who is still putting some energy in. He's out there running. He's just off the lead lap. We'll look to get back on the lead lap this next time by. Church is on pit road getting fixed. Hayden Malcolm, who is in 24th, is going to be doing the same thing. Right now, he's trying to catch that driver. Colby Hartung. 6th spot going. Sorry, 2nd spot going up 1. With the check on Wegman, here's going to be side by side with the 28. 28 to the outside. That is Clint Hackett. Hackett's going to be your next driver, Cam, here. Able to rebound some of that pace. Ooh, 39 free in front of him. 28 side by side. 28's going to clear. Those tires are ever cooked on the 39 right now. So Clint is trying to make the energy happen. Whoa, free in front of him. Oh, man, Clint. The 9 of duty. Hayden Malcolm leaving pit lane, had an issue. Here's what happened. D9 a little slow right here, just drops down and just locks it up. Something happened with the driver netcode to the 25 or the 28 gets it. Duty gets the number, gets the front bumper clipped off there. And just like that, changes. I wonder what happened. We're going to go inside Hayden Malcolm's cockpit in his 4th gear. It's into the corner. It's on the brakes, on the downshifts on the flat there. And then Boy, man, that was just not what you wanted to see for any one of the drivers as this started to really work itself into starting to be a good race. Here's what happened right here. I'm going to slow this down. 25 went to go around, and there's some net code there. He almost missed that. 28 gets there as well. Man, oh man. The race is on as they continue to try to push. It's the fifth caution of the race so far as the drivers just having to find the energy here. The nine's going to be out there. Brock Duty, try to work on it. Brian Lucas should be your lucky dog. He'll be back on the lead lap as the drivers go to work. A lot of things going on here. And a lot of energy being exposed when it comes to what these cars are doing. Wegman's going to be able to come to pit road, get some of that damage taken care of as well. And it's going to be interesting to see what these drivers do. All right. Back on top of things. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Much love to you. We'll make sure everybody does do the deed, man. Get up there, hit that like button for me. Do the solid. Make sure you follow the channels. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or also on X or Twitter. And you can also find us, of course, on our TikTok where all of our TikToks are handled. Cool things that you see. Drivers going to be running the lower side of the racetrack here. You see, figure out down there at the bottom. Just keep the tires clean, keeping the tires from going up, scrubbing up, picking up anything dirty. Thank you to Chopp'N It Up for knocking it out of the park. Thank you to everybody for being out there and being the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, because you guys are just amazing. Every single one of you are amazing. Without you here, we wouldn't be who we are. So thank you very much to not only all the drivers, but all the leagues, all the just everybody. That's what it is, right? And thank you to Mrs. Signature for being out there as well. She's the reason why we do what we do, and she helps. But actually, our job is to make sure that she goes on vacation. That's pretty much what we see. We want to make sure that we do enough here to help her go on vacation for everything that she does. Right. So that's the ultimate goal. She has to see her bestie. She hasn't seen her bestie. She didn't see her last year. She was going to go see her last year, but life got a hold of us, and life got a hold of them. And it just didn't work out like they were supposed to. So, all right, ready to go. Bitter batter, let's get at her. Green flag racing starting as we go back to green here. Sixth caution of the race, 46 of 200 as the stage will come to completion here on at the completion of lap 50. Checking in all the drivers here as Jerry Culver is going to be up 4. Danny May up 15. Ryan Wentz still up 12. The top 10 for the stage would be absolutely legendary for that driver. Sanders will be working. Sanders' car numbers a little dark there for me. Hayden Malcolm coming off pit road. Ryan to Lucas back on the lead lap. And we're going to be 2 laps to go to the stage next time by as Nathan Bigartz leads here, 48 of 200. Hayden dropping it on the bottom side, getting the car worked on as much as possible. MC Heavyset giving us a subscription out there. Thank you, MC. I appreciate you. 2 to go on the stage this time by. Nate has a good lead here. 3/4 of a second between he and Hartung. Strickland up 3. Trying to work. Siegfried's going to be there to the outside. Caffrey sees the inside lane over the 16. Matta with a big move here. Will have the carry on the outside. He's going to have speed behind him. Matta closes in. 77 up the race line. Danny May in the corner. Braking zones once again different. 77, 85, 1-2. As 49 complete, this will be your lap 50. Again, stage ends on the completion of lap 50. Kobe Hartung in second. Can Strickland get one more spot? Ryan Wentz holding on. Roberge having an issue. He is nose to bumper here. We'll have to go back and see what happened to Chris Roberge just a moment ago. Nathan Bigart will come around and he'll take the stage here. And we'll have it. That will be your stage. Let's go back and check on it. We'll see what the finishing order is going to be as the caution will come out here for the stage. Nate gets the victory in the first 50 laps. Roberge right here, I believe. He was just free. Was able to keep it on the bottom side of the racetrack. Let's take a look. Maybe just with that nose damage that he has, he just got into the corner awkwardly. They're 3 wide right there. And this track being a pain in the tuchus for him. Hayden Malcolm jumping to pit road. Having an issue there toward the end of this one. Something's got to be going on with Hayden here. That car is just not I don't know what is he. I don't know if he has an issue going on there. Something's going on with Hayden. We'll have to talk to him about it later on because his car is just not cooperating with him. Coming around in pace, Nathan Bigart here with Kobe Hartung, Michael Strickland, your top 3. Joshua Siegfried's going to be there in row 4, or it's going to be 4th on your stage. Michael Matta 5th, Caffrey, Danny May, Mark Retchen, John Hammond, and Russell Black, your top 10 on the stage. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you so much, everybody being out there. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Much love to you, and I appreciate everybody doing so. Strickland's going to stay out. Dove's going to stay out. Bledsoe's staying out. Bryant Lucas and Jerry Culver all going to stay out, and with good reason. Some of the drivers may have had to take tires, but one of the drivers that did not have to take tires is going to be Michael Strickland. I think he just hasn't been running yet. Fuel might be a concern. Might be one of the things you're looking at here. They really haven't ran through their tires yet, and that can always be a concern. Internet dropped, and then blew the motor trying to get back out for 18 more minutes of repairs. Hopefully it'll allow you to get out there. I hope so, Churchy. Speaking of which, again, thank you for being part of the channel alumni stuff. We appreciate you. You know, because you're a legend. There are some storms going around, that's for darn sure. No storms here, but who knows? That's the first. Yeah, we don't want to see anybody having any storms. Storms are going through we're getting ready to have one over here in Missouri. You're in Iowa, right? Is it the spectrum issue? It might be the spectrum issue. Never know, right? All right. Van Nast, what's going on, brother? Good to see you out there. Thank you very much once again for the like. I appreciate you. You guys keep killing it. I appreciate you more than you know. All right. They're going to line back up. It's going to be the 88-25, 70 and a 13. We are going to go right here with the 25. On board with the beef jerky, I have a little driver cams here for the legendary Brad Dove. Going to be restarting on the outside of the 88 here. Maybe an opportunity. As Dove will go to work. Big green flag racing once again. What a restart for Stryker there. As Dove, maybe in a lower gear, will carry the speed. 13 of Culver to the backside. Jerry Culver putting in the effort. Wrong driver. There he is. There's Jerry. 13 rolling that second and third lane. Carries the corner. Matt is going to be in front of the 01. Caution will come out here. Is Ryan having an issue? No, not Ryan. He was having such a great race. Taking his time. This is what happened. 77 there, 85. He just got free. And the 85 helped him around. You know what? 85 may have saved the nose of the 40. There's Jerry Culver there for you. Watch the 85 might have saved the nose of the 40 here. Again, watch this one. 40, just new tires, gets a little free, right? Goose is a little early. He was headed for a left front nose plant. And instead, that left rear gets a little help and saves some of the damage on the 40 there. Hopefully he's going to be able to get himself back around here. We'll check on Ryan's car. Let's take a little closer look here. Looks to be okay. Got just a little bit of the scrapes. Doesn't even look like he has any terrible left front damage. Lucky Dog's going to be and Hackett. I didn't know. Clint's on the lead lap right now. No, he's not. Alonso King's going to be your lucky dog here. So Alonso will come around back on the lead lap. We're going to see some good racing here. This guy to get themselves in the mix. 80 coming around. It's going to be back on the lead lap as his early incident still putting in some energy here. These drivers take the time to get themselves moving forward. So Alonso will come back around. Clint Hackett still going to be looking for the next free pass here. Excuse me. So Clint still had some of that left front nose damage. He should be pretty close to being. He's still got some. He got some right front nose damage. That's what he's got. Let us. Take a look. Here's Clint on board. Yeah, it's that left front damage right there. Little opening, but it's short track racing. And you know what? You know what's great about short track racing is that you can get all that fixed. It really doesn't matter too much. Go back to this one right here. iRacing does have the cars getting fixed. Let me back this up just a little bit here. So as he sits on pit road, he's gonna save a little bit of fuel, but you'll see as the car gets fixed, the seams will start to close in just a little bit as if it was just getting repaired naturally here. But it does prioritize the right front over the left side. So chances here for Clint to be able to do it. Hopefully he's going to be able to get back out there, get back on the lead lap, and we'll see. Strickland leads here with 60 laps in. Had to check on a few things there. All right. Go at it again. Ready to go. 8th caution of the race. 61 of 200 being completed. As now they're going to have to get back up into the mix, get themselves in a groove. Bledsoe's going to be in second. Brad Dove back to third. Dove didn't get the restart he needed there, but he is going to be able to carry the corner. Drivers ready to move up into the right spot. Matt is going to be down to the bottom side. 01 on the high side. There's John Hammond in the mix for the number 8 car. We haven't talked about him a lot today, but he is there. And I'm trying not to talk about it because I don't want to jinx him, because eventually he's going to get that victory that I so think he deserves on our platform. And 25, a little free, splits the seam. A great save by Brad Dove. And now they're going to be 3 wide behind him. Going to have to take his time, a little bit older tire. She's going to have to work his way back forward. Again, saving grace. Great save for the 25. Strickland out front, carries a second over Bledsoe. Again, fuel, the only strategy I see here that might be an issue, even for any one of the drivers, is Hammond came in, took, I believe, fuel only, sees the 23 to the outside. One of the strategies here is being able to save the extra set of tires, being able to save the extra race line here. And right now, big checkup for the 01. Culver battles back on the outside. 01 clears, 16 is going to be in tow. There's the 13 of Jerry Culver. 13 free up on the high side, up into the wall. Culver saving it. Tires are heating up. They're 3 wide, corner exit. 13 keeping it solid, though. What a great save. We saw some great saves yesterday. There's slideways today. John Hammond in 7. Retchen's going to be up 10. How about Danny May into 32? May into the corner on board. Here he is. 13 way up the racetrack right there. You see Danny trying to keep it clean. Has the 8 to the inside. Danny very strong here through the gears. Gets up into 4th gear again. Short track package is only going to show that 3rd gear here. Going to see that downshift working into the advantage of the drivers. Good onboard action for all the drivers. Good to see everybody out there. Derek Wegman moving his way back forward. 39 back up to 11th here. He was your outside pole sitter. Now trying to get around Tony Sanders. Sanders with a good move here. You see the 24, Mark Retchen up there side by side with the 13. As you see Danny May trying to work it. 24 all the way to the bottom. Good little battles here and there. 8 back to the outside, trying to get around the 32 of Danny May. And Nate just ran the fastest lap of the race, a 30.15 as Strickland carries a second. And we'll be looking at the long run race pace here. 9/10 of a second lead. The battle for the lead heats up here as Nathan Bigart looks to put in the energy. Diamond corner for the 88. He runs the 3rd lane, keeping the tires separated from the difference in texture on the racetrack. One of the coolest things about this racetrack, as you see on board Michael Strickland, he's trying to avoid any of the bumps out of the corner and transfer as quickly as he can into the racing zone. Half second now as the 01 downshifts early. Going to carry newer tire. Stryker has yet to come to pit road. A little free here. The 01 get out of the throttle there. So not quite the lap he wanted. Still about a 10th faster than Strickland on the last lap. But throttle control can really tell. The wall tap for the 01. Brandon Bledsoe is going to be in 3rd here. Colby Hartung back to 4th. Matt is going to be in 5th here. Retchen up 12. Danny May up 14. Culver back into the mix. The New Hampshire racetrack boding well for the 13, who had a little bit of an issue earlier. Just a few short laps ago. Now getting into the mix. 71 of 200 as May double brakes there. Something you see on the race line. He double braked And now it's going to allow the 77 to get to the inside, 2 Fords side by side. Here as Caffrey tries to deliver on the bottom side. Happy Easter to everybody. It's Good Friday as well. If you are out there celebrating Good Friday, be safe. Make sure that you keep your life nice and simple, folks. No matter what you believe in, today's a good day. 88.01. 88 to the outside. 01 carrying the corner on the bottom. Strickland side by side, backing the corner up. The 01's going to send it into the corner here, but the 88 will be able to make it difficult here. 88 back into the corner is going to be up on the high side. 01 trying to early shift to get clear. 88 near the wall. 01. This is not a draft package that's going to be easy for the pass if you can hold it in. Strickland on the front side here, trying to make more happen. Little drag race down the back straightaway. As you'll see the 01 to the inside. Momentum carrying as they continue to go. Again, Strickland battling back, utilizing that second lane. Again, the drag race. And the defense from Michael Strickland during the corner. 01 to the back straightaway will have an opportunity down to the bottom side. 01 carrying speed and momentum. Ooh, caution will come out here as we'll go and see what happened. But what a great little battle. Good little segment there as the drivers continue to move. Strickland leads as the caution comes out here for the drivers. 88.01.70. The top drivers here as we get ready to go. It was the longest green flag run they've had so far, and it was good racing. Oh, 32 sideways. 85 there on the bottom. Let's go back and see. This was Danny May. You're in the 32. So the 32 and the 85 side by side right here. 85. Oh, 85 got tight, got up into the 32, and just the little things. The 85 will look to be fine here. I think a lot of drivers able to stop. All good things. 88 comes to pit road. A few drivers who have yet to come to pit road do so as they would work. Nathan Bigart's going to be your race leader once again. Brandon Bledsoe's going to be in second. Colby Hartung in third. Bledsoe's going to be up 9 spots here as they would work. We have switched over from the SM7B over to the Hyper X because we've got Go XLR that's down right now that we're going to be sending out. So we're going to be down 1 microphone this week, which is a shame. So we're on the Hyper X, which is fine. I like it. I don't mind it. I use it for my personal streams. So if there's any sound difference out there, folks, it's probably what it is. Lucky dog that time by should have been Clint. I believe. Maybe Altizer. No, Grant Altizer who believes you're lucky dog here, I think. We'll take a look. No, Roberge is on the lead lap. I know he was on the lead lap, getting more fixed. Joshua just came to pit road. I think Clint was your lucky dog. Alonso King on for 1:30 right now, so he's getting more damages taken care of. Churchy had to stop because of internet issues there. So he's going to be back. Alonso's still getting the... Hey, there he is. 33 minutes. Able to take care of it. How about them apples? Got a whole new engine. Got a clean car. Internet dropped out, but it blew his engine. Clint Hackett still looking for a lead lap berth here, as he's going to be one lap down. Here he goes, Mr. Church. Nathan Bigart's going to be your race leader. We're going to go back to double file racing here as the restart zone will come up. Drivers are at it too. Pace car is going to lead him down to the back straightaway. It's going to be the 0170, 2316, 2477. We'll see Wegman at a 39. Danny May still up 14 spots, your biggest mover of the race. Roberge still up 2. The Roberge Award is going to be it's going to be one of the things that we love to see. We love hearing what many spots Chris think he can get. We love having him on the driver cams as well, so it's a shame that he's not been out there lately, but we do love him. We appreciate him, and we thank him. All right, let's do it. Green flag again. Patience is going to be everything here for the drivers. See Jerry Culver right there on the screen. He's going to be the driver of the 13. He'll put it 3 wide. 9 of duty to the outside. Brock trying to hold on to that upper high line. 13 will be in tow. Right behind Jerry Culver. Brad Dove making it work, and there's Bryant Lucas, who's going to be ahead in 13th. Here in the bottom side, 88 to the outside. 6 trying to make the inside line work. Still a little left side damage, but he looks fine. He is holding on for everything. We're in a UPS driver truck. I like that. Clint Hackett looking for the lucky dog here. He's just back there working. Mr. Crownover, how are you doing, sir? Much love to you. You're a legend. Thank you for being out there, my friend. As they work, here is Brad Dove. Looking to the inside of the 77. Much love, my man. I hope you're having a great night. Good Friday night for everybody. A 1 to the outside. Drops into the second lane. Goes back to the outside lane as they work. Talking about his race line, not about side-by-side racing here. Colby Hartung in tow now. As the two 3,700 I-rated drivers look to be 1-2 at the moment. And Hartung trying to get back into the quarter. Now, one of the things that Colby has working for him here is that the 01 had a battle with Strickland there for a little bit, and Strickland did a great job of managing the tires and managing the gap and being able to make him work for it. And right now, he is going through the field a little easier than what Nathan Bigelow had to do. You've seen the 7 in front. Sanders with had a number on the screen up there. We apologize, folks. I don't know what's going on with some of the numbers showing up on SDK, some of them are not showing up. So let's just do the old refresh of the cache. Let's see if everybody's number pops up. Like it's supposed to. It had better. Yeah. It'll work. We like it. Line went up 14 inside the top 10. There's Russell Black to the outside. Mr. Black. Caffrey having to jump to pit road. Something happened to Michael Caffrey. Happening right here. Oh, no. It was a 5 of Churchy right there. And the 77 was coming off pit road here. What if he had a black flag or something? I don't know what happened to Michael here. Was back out. Oh, just netcode. Just netcode. He jumped to pit road. Unfortunate for Mr. Caffrey. 64 behind the 40. Man, Mike didn't. That's unfortunate. Netcode is netcode. What can we say about netcode with iRacing other than it's netcode? Didn't do anything wrong. Neither did the 5. Sure shouldn't have a problem with that. It's a shame. What a shame. Hartung, Big Art, it's going to be your top 2 here. Matt is going to be rolling in third up 2. Mark Retchen up 13. Danny May back through the field, trying to make it happen here. As the 32 tries to roll in the corner. Russell Black's going to be right ahead of him. There's the 13 of Culver down to the bottom side. Hits the inside wall. Gary Culver now with some left front damage. Gets free off turn 4. Able to keep it going straight. Moving forward in the positive direction. To make sure he doesn't have, I want to hear it. This has some left side damage. Don't hear the tire down. Doesn't look like the toe link is broken. We'll see though. He is down on the bottom side. He may have to come to pit road. It might be broken actually. That left front toe link might be broken. He is coming to pit road. Yeah, a little bit. It's tilted a little bit toward the engine bay. 0-1 rolling. Big Art and Hartung. Matt is going to be in third. Mark Retchen inside the top 5. Up 14 for Brandon Bledsoe is going to be up 6. Strickland back to 6th where he started. And now the race heating up as John Hammond inside the top 10 has 7th locked up. Wegman trying to work back forward as well. 39 carrying. Now the green flag run happens. Now the drivers go to work. Ryan Wendt is going to be inside the top 10 up 15 spots. Tony Sanders making the inside. And so, a little free there. 64 to the back bumper. Sanders. Black to the outside. 80 of Alonso King. Trying to get back there as well. Spent about 2 minutes on pit road. Getting the car worked on. 64 will be there with a 7 to the inside. Battle going on here. Sanders and Russell Black side-by-side racing as Tony Sanders tries to hold on to it. 80 trying to push trying to bump down on the 7 here. Hold on to it, Alonso. 64 to the outside. 80 got the car worked on. Now it's going to be able to carry speed, and now Tony Sanders, you see the lap down car go around to the outside. Alonso King 2 laps down at the moment. Gary Culver is going to be a couple of laps down as well. He was able to get the left front tires, the left side tires replaced, which does fix that left front issue. Still can have some issues when it comes to the left front side, so we'll see if he's going to be able to hold on to it. He's going to be right there, a second off the pace of Alonso King. Culver got a minute and 18 seconds replaced and now has a battle with other drivers. Clint Hackett still looking for the free pass here. He's going to be looking at a lap down situation. 2 laps down for Jerry Culver. Alonso King's going to be 2 laps down as well. Caffrey off of pit road here. Church many laps down, but he is out there running. He did not quit. The lead now a second and a half is Big Art's going to be out front. 01-23. Mark Retchen's going to be up 15. Retchen digging into the corner as the 24 goes to work. Do some stuff around here, folks. All right. Retchen to Strickland. Strickland in 4th. Strickland faster than the drivers in front of him by about a 10th and a half. 88 to the bottom side of the 24, but they're going to be 3 wide corner exit. 88, 24. One of the most iconic numbers in all of NASCAR. Driving around each other like they are just kind of standing still. Love to see it. Miners too. Caution comes out. Russell Black. Right, Lucas having an issue. The 64. Boosted up a little early, got a little sideways. Complete 360. Oh, and then Sanders gets into him. Russell had it saved. Man. One more time here. Russell Black has it saved here. Holds the brakes, and then Tony Sanders out of the corner. Couldn't do anything about it. This is what it looked like from Tony Sanders' point of view. He's coming around the corner. 64 saves it. Oh, he went to go low and then just dodged when he should have ducked. Or ducked when he should have dodged. Either way, it was a great opportunity. Great try there to save all that. John Hammond stays out and is going to be the first driver out there to lead the lap. John Hammond, current race leader. Lance Lucas will come around. He'll assume. And right now, let's see. Clint Hackett should be your lucky dog. It should get back on the lead lap. What a great race that great segment that was. And now we're about halfway through the race, and hopefully we'll see a 100-lap green flag run. That'd be cool to see. Get ourselves all the way to the end of this one. John Hammond, Bryant Lucas, Brock Duty, Brad Dove. It's going to be your front two rows on the restart here. Mark Retchen in 5th. Nathan Bigard's going to be in 6th. Kobe Hartog, Michael Strickland here in 7th and 8th. 4th row back. Drivers are ready to go. We're all ready to go. We want to see this thing do well for them. Halfway now as we come around a complete lap 101. But Hackett will be back on the lead lap here. Tony Sanders in on pit road getting the car worked out. Alonso King come back around as well. Jerry Culver trying to get in front of some of these drivers. We'll see if we pass out of that one. Russell Black back here as well getting the car worked on. John Hammond on the outside, Bryant Lucas on the inside. We'll see Duty, Dove, Wretch, and Bigart. John Hammond, green flag, 10th caution of the race. Hammond, second lane. Tried to extend. 3 wide behind. Back to double file as they would go. 88 to the outside of the 23. 24 in tow, the 9. Bumper to bumper there on the high lane as the 25 and the 9 trying to hold on to the race line. Brad Dove in that third spot. You see the 24 and the 01 right there in tow. 01 to the back bumper, 25. The drop at the corner is going to get tight on the corner here. As the 01 will be able to carry 09 out in front of Matta. They go around, a bunch of drivers collected as the caution will come out for the 11th time. Brandon Bledsoe without a front bumper. Derek Wegman with having an issue. Man, oh man. Toby Hartung caught up into that. A big caution to come out here for the 11th time on 104 here for the drivers. Here's a look at what happened. The 9 of Duty was just free. And then, oh man, the 39 to 70, Robert's able to stay out of it. The 39 gets flipped over. Wegman gets tossed around like a rag doll. Holy cow. Here's a look from the overhead. 39, better put it 3 wide there. 23 down. 88 skirts around. And then the 39 somehow ends up on his hood there. And man. That deserves the helicopter award. Just saying. Yep. Sure does. I want to see how Stryker got around that one from the inside, from the outside. That was happening right in his lap. Go to Strickland, go to his cockpit view on the caution here. Watch this. Now, that's when the caution came out. Brandon Bledsoe in the corner. Here's on board Michael Strickland. Happened in front of him, went to the outside, able to get around, skirted around, and then everything happened in his rearview mirror. It was insane. Back to live conditions here. Crazy way to think of it. Crazy way to think of that is that there was no other place for him to go. Again, Brandon Bledsoe right here. Off duty was seeing all what happened behind him. Well, Bears did the right thing. He hit the brakes and it locked him up, sent him up to the wall. The 39 sent around there. Derek Wegman right here again. Just around. It's the gyro cam all upside down. All right, John Hammond, your race leader. Ryan Lucas, Nathan Bigart be the restart here. Brad Dove's going to be on the inside, 25, holding his own. Got a bad-looking race so far. Just cautions, try to hold them together. 107 of 200. Going green. Hammond leads. See the 6 of Lucas to the bottom side, 01. It's going to have a state of travel here. 24 to the bottom side, 88 way up the race line. Hammond's going to make it hold on to this. He came in on 75. Nate came in, took tires on 98, so a little bit fresher tire. Now maybe a little defense to be able to be played here for the 8. These drivers are full sent and ready to go. 109 of 200. A wall tap back here for the 25. He's still going to go. Lucas holding on to third here. Brad. 24 of Retchen down to the bottom side. Smacks the inside walls. The 7 of Sanders back here having an issue as well. Man. Dog gets off the corner, gets into the left. Gets in the right rear of the 24. And the left side of that car destroyed. And Tony Sanders having an issue here on the corner. It's free off the corner, just goes down, hits the bottom of the racetrack. He's fine. Retchen comes to pit road. 110 of 200. John Hammond out front. Mark Retchen, first driver off the lead lap. Clint Hackett, last driver on the lead lap. As now the drivers are really starting to pack up and pile on here. The drivers like all the content's been not essential except for a couple of the cautions. When they're taking out the drivers, you're taking out the drivers. Alonso King is a lap down. Tony Sanders is a lap down as well. Sanders driving the Ford Modified here for the eNascar Series. Chopp'N It Up podcast giving you all the action tonight. John Hammond working it out. Still a 9/10 of a second lead over Nathan Bigart here. The 01. Bigart is going to see the 6th to the outside. Strickland trying to make some things happen here as well. Full second lead here as the 6th carries the outside lane. Lucas having a better race right now. There's Bigart here. Bryant Lucas here is D1 driver Ken. He's just trying to make the race as interesting as possible. Doing the right thing. Ooh, gets a little free. Almost gets the 88 there. He's good, though. He's good. 32. Danny May back to the inside. Danny's been fast all race long. Epi Easter on the side of that car. 6 of the 32 side by side. Hammond, Bigart, Strickland, Lucas, May, your top 5. Hartung, 2.8 back. Still working with the car. A little bit of damage. He's fine. He was able to make it through that pretty decently, so I don't think that's big of a deal. Up 3 is Brad Dove. Roberge up 11 and still moving forward. That car has been through the ringer today. And Roberge does not have a quit. He has a never quit attitude. 85 rolling. Bigart's going to be down on the bottom side. 8 crosses over the 01. 8 in tow. Now 8 will follow the 01 here. We'll see the dirty air get into. It will be the plain and simple thing here. '88 still trying to tow him down. 8 Bigart out front, 116 of 200. One of the things we didn't talk about were the points, folks, and that's one of the things I need to talk about. I want to make sure that I do talk about because it's important to all of us. And I got to make sure I download the points because, caution comes out. 85 involved. 85 into the corner here. Let's see what happens. Just gets free. Oh, gets free and goes right. And jumps to pit road. This track is being difficult for these drivers, which we can appreciate. So Alonso King will get back on the lead lap here after getting the car worked on for as long as he did. Should be your lucky dog. We'll see. Tony Sanders will be looking at it as well very soon, so a chance for him to come into pit road, get more of that car worked on. Duty's going to be still a lap or two down from that. 85 had to jump to pit road. Culver into pit road is going to take some tires and fuel here. Russell Black be looking for some more laps back as well. Chances for the drivers: Hammond, Bryant Lucas, Roberge, Dove, Clint Hackett, Grant Altizer. Be 12 drivers on the lead lap. Alonso King will make it 13. Half the field now left. When it comes to lead lap cars, still a lot of drivers out there racing right now. Alonso got to the wall there. You don't want to get an incident point coming around to take your lucky dog lap back. Don't do that. No bueno. Where are we at? Series. Standings. Normally I download the picture for everybody. Save the image. Points. In the middle of your screen. There it is. Gonna be those points standings for you. Nate has 4 wins on the series. He got the win last week at the road course. Again, the battle for the playoffs would be with the 16 drivers that you see. Roberge, one of them. Jeremiah Burke missing today's race. We'll not see that. But Russell Black is going to be able to have I still have a race here today that's going to matter. It's not a win and in league, which does matter when it comes to your points and everything that happens here. So every race matters. Every point counts. So all the top 10 points, stage points matter as well. That takes all. It takes everything of that sense into account, and it matters. So 3 stage wins for Bigart helps, but 12 lap difference here, or 12 point difference between he and Strickland. And Strickland only has 1 win. Jason Day, who is off today, and you're gonna be doing some baseball things tomorrow. I thought I'd be here tonight. It's a great race. But Jason Day sits 3rd in points. Matt is going to be 4th. Hammond inside the top 5. Alonso King trying to rebound his 9th. But you see the points difference there. 140 points separate through 16th. But the top 5 all separated by 69 points. Each battle for position. I think a race or two. And we're only 7 races into this 22-plus race schedule. $13 races plus 25 races. You're going to run a lot of laps. If you want to be a part of this series, you got a chance. Join now, win every race. It'd be good. Still get inside the top 16 in points. Green flag. Consistent top 5s are what matter for most drivers in Z88. On par with trying to get to the back bumper of the 01. Martin's going to be in 3rd. Danny May in 4th. Matt is going to be in 5th. I do believe Strickland has the better long-run race pace. He was closing down the 01 in the early going, even with a lot of cautions at the very beginning of this. The drivers are putting in the effort. Danny May up 18 spots to 32. Phenomenal job. Bryant Lucas, who just came to pit road, they're going to have to wear the tires in. They've got to get up to pressure LeBurge having an issue here. He's fine here, though. Might be saving just a little bit. Here's, where did I say? I think Chris was just free here. He was. So he locks him up. Backs the tires down. I just want to back this up just a little bit. Make sure he's good. Yes, he just got in the corner a little heavy. He is a good super late model driver. Yeah, just a little free. He got slideways there. So he'll go back to work. 25 is going to be in tow. Alonso King to pit road here. I want to see what happened. Did Alonso have an issue on the restart here? That's good. He had a pass through there. He might have had. I don't know. Maybe he had too many incident points or something. I'm not quite sure. They do have a drive-through penalty. 124-200. An hour and 30 minutes of racing so far for the drivers. It's been a challenging racetrack for these drivers. 12 drivers on the lead lap. Alonso King. The pass through here will be a lap down. Strickland to get around the 9 of duty. Sanders would have been your next eligible lucky dog, but now Alonso King would be that driver. Strickland 7.5 back right now. Strickland will, caution will come out for the 25 of Brad Dove. Oh, wrong side, sorry. Dove, right here. Brad Dove gets through the corner. Braking zone. Whoa. 64 gets into 25. Go to the far chase view here. Five drops in the corner, 64 carries, speed in the corner. Just braking, different braking zones, different situations. Alonso King will be back on the lead lap here or back into the road. Tony Sanders. Will he be your lucky dog? Or be duty? Tony Sanders. Alonso King having an issue here. Some right side taken care of. Did he get contact there? Caution's coming out here. Tries to back it down. I would have thought he was going to be a free pass car. Huh. Tony Sanders be your lucky dog. He'll be back on the lead lap. That Ford Modified is a juggernaut. Exactly what the car says right there. One is your race leader. 23, 32, 16, 5, your top 5. Strickland back here just a little bit. He might have backed off the corner. John Hammond came at a 117. Now track position is going to matter the most. See 13 drivers on the lead lap again. Alonso King getting more of the car worked on. Something must have happened to this driver. I don't know. Big special thank you to Chopping It Up and Stay Tuned Sports. Thank you to Admin Box and thank you to Track Racer. Thank you to the Bottle Status B&B Music for knocking down the 13th caution of the race here. 129 of 270 laps to go here. Long laps for this 1 mile length track because there's so much out of the gas here. These drivers really just trying to find the braking zone. Tony Sanders giving a 116, just running as fast as he can. There's the 40 of Ryan Wendt. Give it a 98, still carrying the corner. There's Brandon Bledsoe back here. Brad Dove still on the lead lap. Into pit road, 118, trying to keep the car clean. That's one of the biggest things about this is just trying to keep the car clean. Roberge trying to get around all ties over here. Bigard's out front. Hartong's going to be second. Matt is going to be third. Danny May and John Hammond still in tow. Here's Brian Toluca, 17-19 on the iRacing, trying to put himself back into the mix here. See Bryant working on getting his craft up and going. Did the 8 carry the corner. Danny May going nicely here. John Hammond, we were on the cycle. Well, almost 20 laps, but he's really pushing. Here comes Strickland. Strickland right here. Ooh, Alonso King, Tony Sanders having an issue. They're tangled up on the bottom side. As the 80 and the 7 get into it here. 7's just free, and then 80 gets into him a little bit. As the 80 just got the car repaired. A little bit more incidental contact there as the 7's a little bit free. The 7 was just free. Didn't do anything. Get free. He's right here. He's just running his lap times. Won't be a caution there for that. Crosses over. There's the 5 ahead of him. That Church just gets free. That's it. 7 coming off pit road. .40 of Ryan Wendt. Grant Altizer, Brad Dove, 12 drivers on the lead lap. Sanders will be your lucky dog here. Brock Duty come around. 125. Alonso King came to pit road for 2 minutes, able to get the car worked on. A few laps down, but every point and every position is going to matter here. 23 in tow of the 01. Hartog able to save here. Going to keep that 4/10 of a second distance. Is now Michael Matta starts to show up here and throws his name in the books as well. Danny May to John Hammond to the top 5 night working as such. Strickland trying to get back to the outside. The 8 working the second lane, just running naturally here. On board, John Hammond. Ryan went off the track. A little free there. Look, he's fine. Let's take a look. It was very quick, less than 3 seconds. Out of the corner, just gets a little free. Ooh, he's fine. Caution's going to be out here. All ties are involved. Grant Altizer out of the corner. Just gets free in front of Church. The 70. 13. This track is just not kind to any one of these drivers at all. Tony Sanders will be your lucky dog here, or should be your lucky dog. Sure he wasn't involved in this one. Was not. right. Mark Duty still looking for a free pass here to get himself one of his 2 laps back. Alonso King's going to be 2 laps down as well. Ryan Went, Brad Dove coming up pit road. Ryan just got a little left side damage from that contact with the inside wall, but he's been having a pretty phenomenal night. Bursch is going to be a 12 here as he and Clint Hackett have been able to rebound. Clint putting in the time and the energy here. Big Art's going to be your race leader. Colby Hartung in second. Matt is going to be in third. Danny Mays in fourth. John Hammond in fifth. And now maybe a restart can go to the way, because if there was any issue with fuel, it's probably going to be out the window. Track position is going to matter unless there's a caution with maybe 20 laps to go. Then maybe tires might be a thought. And most of the drivers that you're seeing here yet to be pit road outside of their cycle. So just 2 different cycles for some of the drivers, and we're seeing a lot of drivers come in, get tires, get fuel, just taking care of themselves, or trying to take care of themselves as it would be. All right. Let's see how this one holds out. Jerry Culver, you see this his camera. He's still out there racing. That's what matters right now. The green flag again is Roberge. Stuck in a rock and a hard spot here. Brad Dove behind him inside the top 10. Bryant Lucas having a good race right now, up 12. Danny Mays still up 17. Right now, 88. If Strickland gets around John Hammond as Danny May goes to work. Now, top 5 all came out on lap 98. John Hammond has been trying to working on trying to get around. Here's the 23. Colby Hartung, a little free up on the high side by side for the 16. As now the 88's going to be in tow. 143 of 200, and Nathan Bigart's going to be looking forward, saying, you know what, we got to go. A chance here. Now the 23 will battle back as Hartung and Matta go side by side. Strickland in tow, a little wall tap for a couple of drivers here. 8 to the bottom, it's going to get around Danny May. 8 with a little extra on the cycle is going to have to do a lot to try to track down the side-by-side racing that's happening here. And right now, Hartung, off the wall back here for the 12. Tizer. The right side's up on the side of the wall. 40's going to be to the outside. 40 way out to the outside. 80 to the inside. 70 there as well. Ryan Went trying to make it work. 80 side by side with the 12. Alonso King trying to be the lucky dog, trying to get 2 of his laps back here. Got to be careful with incident points for disqualification purposes. Nathan Bigart just ran the fastest lap of the race at 30.12. If he's not careful, he's going to see the tires come back to him as the 88 tries to get to the outside of the 16. 1.6 second lead as Matta and Strickland go side by side. Kobe Hartung able to deliver a defense out there. 16 will run second lane higher as the 8 carries the corner. 88 clears the 16. 8 goes 16 free. 8 goes to shoot the gap. Hammond to 4th. And now a whole different story here for a few of the drivers, as now Danny May tries to get himself back moving forward as well. Right behind him, Bryant Lucas and Chris Roberge. 147 of 200. John Hammond into the wall. $16 net codes him. $16 shot the corner though. Oh yeah. So Altizer should get the lucky dog here. I do believe. Double check though. So Grant is a lap down. He came to pit lane on 146. As we'll see half the field come to pit road. We'll see if Grant gets the lucky dog here. It might be Alonso King, actually. Wait to see a lucky dog spot here. We don't see one. It is the 12. Altizer gets the lucky dog. Back on the lead lap. Lap 148 being complete. Thank you to everybody tuning in. Thank you to everybody who has been out there watching this one. This one's been interesting. This track is really doing something for the drivers. 30 seconds of repairs for the 8. For right front damage, maybe. Yeah, just that right front seems to have a little bit of a crinkle in it. Start the tail of the field. Matta will come off the pit road, so these drivers are going to be able to carry around a little extra damage for the 16 as well. Check out Chopp'N It Up at on the YouTube channel. Encourage you to do so. This one's been interesting. So if you're out there and watching, I appreciate you. Thank you for all the likes out there. If you're watching on YouTube, you're 2 away from stream goals. So reach up, hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it if you did. Free way to support the stream. Free way to support the leagues. Free way to do everything that you could ask for. So thank you very much if you wouldn't mind doing that. Tomorrow night, Heart to Heart Racing League is going to go live at 9:20 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to have a race call tomorrow. Championship race. The drivers are ready. They're ready to crown a champion, and the points are very close. Within a handful of points. 01:23, green flag. 15th caution of the race. We're under 50 laps to go now. Colby Hartung looks to go to work. We'll see what LeBurge can do here. Clint Hackett's back to the outside. As the 98 goes to work as well. A whole lot to be had here. As they still dig for a great night. How about Brian Tolucas here? Oh, 88 goes around. 23 goes around. To Sackett goes to the 6. Colby Hartung and Michael Strickland having an issue. Bryant Lucas did the deed there. And, you know, he's got a look on his face going, whew. That's exactly right. Want to know the reason for that look? Here, right here. Whoa, whoa. That's exactly why. He's in second now. Here's what happened, though. We're going to go and take a look. Well, far chase view. That's the reason why I like my driver cams. I wish I could have every driver on them. That's for darn sure. Here's what happened. 88 went to go to the inside. Breaks down to the corner. Just gets tight. Gets up, gets into the 23. 6 goes around. 98 goes around. 28 gets into him. And there's just a big pile up. Clint gets into the back of him. He was just trying to avoid it. 98, 7, 80, 39. They all just had a bad day. Had a bad day. And Colby Hartung gets the worst of it. I think. Oh yeah. Clint's had that car worked on 42 times this been just can't. I mean, he's still going to drive and stay on the lead lap. Do what you can. You know what I mean? What I would do. Nathan Bigart's going to be your race leader. Ryan Lucas, this driver on tires. Strickland being third. Brad Dove, Ryan Wendt, Danny May, John Hammond. 155 of 200. $156 of 200. Green flag. Racked up on the outside. There's the 88 in tow, the 6. 6 to the bottom side. 88 trying to shoot the gap here, trying to get himself in tow. 6 doing a phenomenal job. Lance Lucas carrying the corner. Brad Dove has a 32 there as well. 88 behind the 6. 6 rolling second and third lane. Under fire. Giving a 117 as the tires here. Ryan went inside the top 5 up 19. John Hammond able to get the car taken care of. Matta's going to be dropping it to the inside as well. Mike Matta as the 8 to the inside, trying not to be 3 wide. Why not? Oh, free V8 in front of Dove. And they wreck. Caution comes out again. The 9, the 28. Brad Dove and John Hammond following his lap. Not John Hammond. Sorry, that wasn't John Hammond. Who was that? John's fine. John's fine. That wasn't John. Who was that? Was that Clint? Oh, that was John. Right here. 16 was free. 8 was on the bottom. He just got free. And then Dove, nowhere to go. Man. Clint Hackett as well. 8 was free and then just slid up in front of the 25. 25 just couldn't go anywhere. Cockpit view here. Oh, 01, 88. Bryant Lucas in third. Bryant's doing a phenomenal job. He's got to keep it clean. And we'll have 11 drivers on the lead lap. John Hammond gets a little free. 30 seconds of damage repaired. He can still drive at the front. That was not your lucky dog there. Going to be a lap down. But Brock Duty was your lucky dog. He's going to be there as well. Tony Sanders out of the race. Do believe Russell Black's still working. Russell Black. Man, oh man. This one's been a tough one. It's been tough for the drivers. It's been tough for the racetrack, New Hampshire, and this car just getting slippery. It's a very flat racetrack. And but it's got some character. It's got some bumps, especially out of the corners. And one of the things that we're seeing on this racetrack is that, once the tires cool off, it takes a minute. Strickland will restart to the outside of the 01. And again, John tail end of the line here is the 11. Gonna have the 5 in front of him. 01, 6. 88, 32. 38 laps to go in this one. 162 complete of 200. Green flag. '88 in tow. So Black is 5 laps down. Tony Sanders out of the race. Monsu King out of the race. 4 seconds back. Brad Dove is John Hammond getting around him here. John was able to work on some of that and that 30 seconds back that he needed to. 13. Brad Dove coming to, he's backwards on the racetrack here. No caution. Coming to pit lane. Quite sure what had that happen. Dove was up on the wall. I don't know if he had to come to pit road or what. 29.85, fastest lap from Nathan Bigart. As Strickland carries the corner. Danny Mayer is still up 19. 40, free off corner. 6 gets a little tap of the wall as well. Bobby Harton on full send mode now. It's about 50 lap fresher tires in your race leader. Roberge doing the same thing. All ties are out of the race for a half moment there. Like he is going to be having a little connection issue. I'm not sure if that's what's happening there. 8 to the inside of the 5. All ties are 5 3/4 back. You see Grant on the racetrack. So the 12 being shown in 10th here. That's just a glitch. Duty will be coming around. He's going to pass Grant Altizer. If there was a DC involved in that one, it's still showing a 5 3/4 back. 1 3/4 second here. 167 200. Danny May up to 3rd. The less traffic involved, the more swiftly he can move forward. 32 as the 16 of Matta side by side. These drivers came in at 148. Matta closing in. If they run it green here, these drivers can run their fast laps. Now the tires have started to catch up. Nathan Bigart here is going to be able to work. They're having a connection issue as well. Roberge. They're wrecking in the back. Culver, Russell, Black. Here's what happened here. No caution yet. 64 there. 13 comes down to have a low line exit. Just gets in the bumper. The 64, they're able to save it. Little left front tap for Jerry Culver. 169 of 200. 9 drivers on the lead lap. Hammond having a little connection issue there. 01, 88. 88. Finally trying to work his way forward. 2 seconds the distance now. Matta will have to try to make short work. Right now, the 01 running his fastest laps right now. Try to make it a couple in a row. Nate's actually trying to make it, what is it? It's 3 in a row? 3 wins in a row? They won at the street course. He won it in Atlanta. He won at Kentucky. And this will be 4 in a row. And Nathan Bigart, if he can hold on to it, in a quarter between he and Strickland as they close back down. Crownover out front. I'm sorry, Crownover. Thank you very much for the like out there once again earlier. Bigart out front. Striker here. John Hammond having to jump to pit roads. He's out there trying to get more. I mean, his connection dropped. Something happened to the car. He dropped heavily. 2.5 second lead now for Nathan Bigart. Strickland trying to hold on. Matta right behind. Danny May still in the mix. Ryan Wendt trying to send it around here. Kobe Hartung off to Bryant Lucas having an issue here. Is in the wall. Caution will come out. Whoa. Oh. Scott Free having a phenomenal race here. Car chases from here. 40 here. Scott Free, 40 on the inside. Snappy Free. Old tire, 70 sends him around. Little nose right there. That was Brandon Bledsoe here. Man. 01-16, Strickland coming to pit road. We'll have 9 drivers on the lead lap. I'm Lucas. I'm coming to pit road. Slow down, buddy. We get a pit road speeding penalty coming to pit road right there. So, Matta, 25 of Brad Dove will be your lucky dog. Come back around, get back on the lead laps. With 9 drivers on the lead lap. Duty looking for the next one. Hunt Hackett looking for one as well. There's Russell Black, John Hammond in front of him. One more spot each time. Brad Dove, Ryan Wendt on pit road. Let's see what's going on there. Timing is everything. Damage control. Wendt is leaving pit road. Brad Dove still on. Bryant Lucas will come back around. All right. We are tongue. Give it a 153. Nathan Bigart's going to have a big lead here. Tires have cooled back down, and you got a lot of drivers and a lot of hungriness going on right now as well. The 39 of Wegman back out. He's in 14th behind Russell Black. Russell Black is in 13th here. Got Hammond out there. We're still Jerry Culver still putting in the time. Got his bumper back. A moment ago we saw him. He didn't have a front bumper. Church is still running, getting some of his laps back. He had an issue early on. So we'll have 16 drivers still out there racing right now. The 24 that started this one. 01, 16, 32, 23, 98. You're going to Chopp'N It Up Medium podcast. Make sure you check out the Chopp'N It Up podcast on the YouTube channel for Chop Shop Racing. That's youtube.com/@chop_TV. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you watch them. Thank you to Stay Tuned for knocking it out of the park as well. Those guys are awesome. Green flag again. Hard tongue. To the bottom. Here comes Strickland. Hard tongue. Will be 3 wide here. Danny May gets into the bottom of the 23, and now Danny May trying to make some things happen. Side by side, Strickland needs to get around these guys with those newer tires, but has that right front damage. So we'll see. 21 laps to go here, presented by Admin Box. Make sure you go to adminbox.com. Use that Chop Shop language in the promotional code. You'll be able to check that out. 88 rolling, 16 free. Matta, Strickland. There goes Strickland to the outside. Mike Matta having an issue. Ryan Wendt gets collected. 16 locks the tires up. As a 23 goes to third. The 40 locks the tires up as well. Oh, this gets sideways the wrong way. Whew. Craziness. So Brock Duty should be your lucky dog here, I think. Leave. Wait for everybody to catch back up. Yeah, so Duty should be your lucky dog. Colby Hartung to second now. Danny May to third. Michael Strickland to fourth. And then Nathan Bigart's going to be a whole sitting duck. At the time the restarts here. Got 60 lap pressure tires around him. 50 lap pressure tires when it comes to Danny May. Strickland came in on 176. Fuel. Matta's going to be coming to, it looked like Matta was coming to pit road. So Matta went to go up here. Here's the green flag for Mike Matta. Tried to time it here. 16:01. 16 went to drop to the corner here. Gets high up on the race line. 23 is going to be there on the inside. 32 pinches the 23. 23 breaks free there. Watch the corner entry here for the 16. This is what brought this out. Downshifts. It's out of the corners. Fine here. The next corner. Watch this one. Yep, just gets sideways. Comes across that bump awkwardly. And that's what slowed that way up right there. But then Ryan tried to slow it up as well. He said, whoa, buddy. Dove came to pit road. Bryant Lucas came to pit road. Some damage control for both of the drivers. Clint Hackett back out there as well. 10 drivers on the lead lap. Nathan Bigart's going to be your race leader. Going to have to hold on here. Hold on for a lot. Thank you for the likes out there on YouTube. Thank you for the likes on Facebook. Thank you for all the interaction on Twitch. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitter as well, or X, whatever you want to call it. Chopping it up, New Hampshire here for the Chop Shop Racing Leagues. Trying to combat the short track specialties. The 1-1-19, the 2. Sorry, the 01, the 23, the 32, the 88, and the 16. Gonna be your top 5. I was reading how many spots there were positions. The 01 and 1. Up 1 is the It's Colby Hartung. Up 19 is Danny May. Strickland up 2. Matt is going to be right where he started. Burge up 15. Brad Dove up 7. Bryant Lucas up 12. 15 spots gained for Ryan Wendt. Rock Duty is up 13. Right now, Nathan's going to be trying to pull the 32 with him on the restart here. Under 16 laps to go. Somewhere around 16 laps to go. Green flag. Restart for the 01. Gonna need it. Hartung to the bottom side. 88 trying to clear. Goes to the outside on the 23. 23 is gonna run higher. 88 in tow. 32 to the bottom side. 32 up to pull the side draft off of the 88. 32 Danny May trying to clear. Big send for the 88 to the outside. Strickland trying to get around him. Is gonna be up on the wall. The 23 had a bad line there. Forced the 88 to check up, but did a great job of keeping it forward. Ryan Wendt having an issue. He coming to pit road here. He has a penalty. 14 laps to go for the drivers as Colby Hartung tries to play catch up. 3/4 of a second here as the 5 of Church sideways back here. Church trying to hold on to it. Breaks away, breaks free. Ryan Wendt, pit road, maybe a drive-through here. I think it was a drive-through. 1/8 of a second lead now as Hartung just runs his fastest lap of the race at 30.08. Colder tires for Nathan Bigger. It's going to be working well for him because he's going to have to pull away. He has the restart here. Roberge trying to get around Matta and Danny May back here. Roberge, I do believe, running his fastest laps of the race. Bryant Lucas on full send mode. 98 to bump the 32. Here comes the 6. The 6 again trying to do what he can. Colby Hartung still trying to be just as fast. Strickland faster than Colby Hartung right now. Nathan Bigart still running below sub-30s. 29.99 the last lap for the 01. Caution comes out as the driver who would have been your lucky dog goes around here. But just steps into the gas there, and this car just goes around. It's incredible. I've watched that happen. They're so slow on speed here. And it's happened to a lot of the drivers. I don't know if it's the car combination with the track or the tire combination with the track right now, but it's been a challenging day for all the drivers here. Thank you, everybody, for all the likes out there. Thank you for all the fun. I appreciate you very much. So now they got to go back at it and do it again. No one's trying to make it 4 in a row. Bryant Lucas back to pit road. Brad Dove, Duty, Ryan Wendt come back around here as well. So be on the lead lap. So John Hammond gets the free pass here. Should get the free pass because Clint Hackett could be off the lead lap. So John Hammond should be your lucky dog. Clint was the cause of caution, so he won't get the free pass. So now John will be able to try to get one more spot out of this if he can. If another caution were to come out, that would put one of the two back on the lead lap. It would depend on where they go. All of that. So Bryant Lucas getting the final portion of his damage fixed. Brad Dove getting more of his fixed. Brock Duty, same concept here. 01, 23, 88, 16, 32, your top 5. 2 drivers tied for the biggest mover of the race. It's going to be Danny May and Ryan Wendt, both up 17. Roberge up 15. Lucas up 12. Off Duty up 14. Top 10 night for any one of those drivers is a good night. Top 5 nights even better. Consistency and trying to keep it clean, even if you're involved or they are the cause of caution. Keep your car clean and keep and try to minimize any other mistakes. That's a big deal. Clint Hackett will be coming to pit road. We're looking to try to be competitive here. John Hammond's still looking for 1 or 2 more laps. Be under 8 laps to go here. 23 will be there on the outside. 88 will be row 2 here. Lights are going to be off of the pace car. 01's going to take the inside lane. 23 is going to be on the outside. Matta has closed in. Danny May, and now they just have to time the 01. The biggest portion of this race. All right. Pitter patter, let's get at her. 01, 88, 32, 23, 16. Waiting for it green. Timing for the 01. 23 is going to have to drop down. Going to take the corner as the 88 will be there to the back bumper. 88 frees up the 23, gets to the inside. Stryker trying to bounce on it, goes free, gets to the inside, off on the grass. Colby Hartung will hold on to the spot as Strickland gets out of the back bumper of that driver, able to hold on to it and save it. Will drop to 10th, though, as now Nathan Bigart, who has have a whole lot happening in his favor. Matta trying to get around as well. How about the 32? Here comes Bryant Lucas. Top 5 night. New Hampshire being what it can be. Drivers having issues back here. Lucas 6th. Roberge trying to get to the back bumper. Oh, the 6th to the back bumper of the 98. Caution's going to come out again. Bryant Lucas got to the back bumper of Roberge and turned him. 6 had brand new tires, got back into the throttle a little earlier, just got to the back bumper and sent the 98 around and took the nose off of him as well. Oh, man, and Dove railroaded him. Not Dove, sorry. It wasn't Dove. Who was that? Was that Jerry? Oh, just nowhere for Jerry to go. Man. Church. Got some contact out of that as well. Just barely. Wow. Watch this. It's on board Church. Robert Church. It splits him. Boom. And the bumper's the only thing that he gets. Woo. That's a pucker moment right there. Watch again right here. There's Church coming around the corner at a turn 4. They split, and he just barely makes it through that. That right there is the reason why some drivers wear the pins. All right. Back to live conditions here. Dove leaving pit road. Well, Burr's trying to get more. Yeah, his car's pretty toast. So Hackett should be back on the lead lap here. Well, John Hammond would be looking for the free pass the next time by if they were to have a caution. Brad Dove is still on the lead lap. Roberge would be the driver that John Hammond's going to have to try to get around here, and I think he's going to be able to do that under pace. So I think Roberge is going to have, yeah, he's got too much damage here. John Hammond, a chance to battle Strickland, who just needed a little bit more there to make it work. Lucas will be in fifth here, up 15. Ryan went. I tell you what, Bryant did phenomenal, and it's just it's tough, and it's a touchy situation. He touched him. He's the one that got him free. Difference in braking zone and a difference in the experience there when it comes to getting to the inside of that race line. That's all that could be there. Bryant didn't. I mean, he did fine, and not even a big deal on that one. He considered a racing deal, but the 6 was the cause of that one, and that's fine. You got to live with it, right? All right, 01-23. Matt is in third, who's had the better of the restarts. As now the 23 is going to be trying to time some things here. He's going to fall back to the 01. Restart zone in effect here for the short track race. As I think we're going to have a natural green-white checkered. It'll be 2 laps to go. Coming around to complete lap 199. No, it's a green-white checkered. It's coming up. It is the deal. 01-23-16. Green flag. 199 underway. Matta to the corner. 23 to close in. Mike Matta trying to get to the back bumper of the 23. Probably has the best shot. Other than Ryan Went on the newest tires, trying to get to the top 5. 88 sends the bottom side. Big Arts will come around and take the white flag here. Yeah, white flag away. Final lap here for the Chopp'N It Up podcast Cup Series. Kobe Hartung trying everything he can, and right now everybody going around, everybody having issues. 6 will go. Lucas will have him. Danny May having an issue. 6 will go to the high side. Strickland gets himself to third. How about Ryan Went to the bottom side? Nathan Bigart's going to be your victor here. He's not going to have an issue with that. Kobe Hartung second. How about Ryan Went? Final chance. Ryan Went gets a P3 finish, and a battle there for Lucas and Strickland. Nathan Bigart runs the fastest lap of the race on the final lap of the race at 29.84. As he goes 4 in a row. But becoming a driver that you're going to have to keep your eyes out for. And apparently the chat thing just went away. So apologies if there was chats that I didn't see. And that'll be it. That's the end of that one. That race is done. It is spent. Get rid of this. Rid of this. 01 gets the victory again. Hartung second. Ryan Went finishes in third. Brian to Lucas. Michael Strickland, your top 5 duty. Dove, Hackett, May, Matt is going to be your top 10. John Hammond, first driver, 2 laps down, is going to be in 11th. Roberge in 12th. Black, Wegman, Culver, Altizer, Sanders, Alonso King, top 18. And the rest of your race results here for Bledsoe, Church, Siegfried, Retchen, Caffrey, and Malcolm. A lot of laps, big racetrack for this one. And yeah, that was it was insane. We'll look at the race statistics. 21 cautions over 82 laps. They had a green white checkered attempt, so they actually went 201 laps, 6 lead changes total. And yeah, that is the weight of the world. Bill one gets the victory here, and go back one more time and count them. I want to make sure I'm right with it. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 in a row. 5 on the season. Man. A long race, folks. It was a long race. Talk to the 01 here. He gets the victory here and knocks it out of the park. Congratulations. It's 4 in a row for you. Kind of getting tired of it, huh?
Never, bro. I'm never tired of winning. I love New Hampshire. You know, it's my home track. So I know it well. I know the lines, the grooves. You know, seen a lot of races here, paid a lot of attention. So I think that gives me a slight advantage there. But yeah, definitely awesome. This is always when you want to win. You know, whenever you're at a home track, you want to perform well for your, you know, your family, your friends, and for yourself. So definitely happy to come home with this win.
It looked like it was the battle of the restarts, 21 cautions, and it finished on a green white checkered. What is it going to take to find the groove and get into the rhythm? Because I think that's the one thing we're not seeing. But when you get into a rhythm, then it just seems like it's not something that's lasting.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't know, man. We're definitely having a little bit of a struggle here. I know some of the rules in Chop Shop have changed a bit, trying to help out with that. You know, stronger penalties for guys with too many incidents and everything. So I know the admins are on it. Chop Shop loves to put on a good show, and we all want green flag racing. You know, so I think it's a learning process on how do you get that. And obviously they'll keep working on it, and hopefully we can get there. I think we can. You know, some of these setups, this setup wasn't the greatest. It was tough to drive. It's a track that's really flat. The car was very hard to control. But then it also does just come down to, you know, just trying to back it off a bit, go easy. But it's hard to tell race car drivers to do that. So I don't know what the answer is, but I know they're working on it.
Oh, I'm not talking about the league. I was just talking about advice as a driver. That was it. That was all I was wanting.
Oh,
yeah. I wasn't anything about the league.
Yeah, I think it's mainly just about your. For me, anyway, it was the steering input. You know, like in these corners, and this setup, you could really overdrive the car very easily. But if you put that extra wheel into it, as soon as it caught, man, it would catch extra, and it would just send the car into a tizzy. And then when you went to save it, every time it would overcorrect. So I'm sure you saw a lot of overcorrecting, and a lot of guys having, you know, the confidence to throw it into the corner, because it did grip well, but until it didn't. And once it didn't, there was just no saving it. So it's just about getting a good feeling. I practiced. I think we had like 3 or 4 practices up for the Chop Shop League this week, and I hit every one of them. You know, did at least 50 laps in each one. So I think that's what helped me tonight, is just being familiar with the track and the setup.
So that's the thing. Practice makes perfect. You ran the fastest lap, the last lap.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I was trying to do that just to show them I could do it on old tires. I mean, I was trying to go easy, save tires the whole race, you know, and not push it. Like I said, you could push it. The grip was there, but there was a chance of was it risk versus reward. So at the end, I was willing to take the risk and just try to pull away so no one could get there, and it worked out.
Worked out well. Nate, congratulations. It was a long race, long night. Give your shout-outs, man.
Yeah, give a shout-out to the Chopp'N It Up podcast. I know Ryan just recorded another one tonight. Looking forward to watching it. They're sponsoring this series, you know, the Cup Series, and I really enjoy what he's doing over there, expanding the Chop Shop platform. Give a shout out to Chop Shop themselves. Great league, you know, greatest league on iRacing. out to you, Jason. Signature Esports. Love everything you do it for online content. All the fans watching and moms watching live. Another win for you, Mom. Love you.
1 in a row for the 01. It's gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to stop the streak, man. It's got to happen sometime.
We'll see.
We'll see. That's the band. 01 comes home victory lane for the 4th time in a row. He's done it everywhere, so you might as well throw it to him, right? How about it? 14 though comes home P2, trying to put it there towards the end. Fast laps, fast freedom, getting free. Everything's kind of just went all over the place, upside down, inside out. This racetrack was a pain in the, to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Got yourself up. You finally were able to get yourself back up there to race for it again. Just the restarts never allowed for the racing to get out of. What did you need to get out there in front of the 01?
I honestly don't know. Nate was so incredibly quick. He was 3/10, and he was more than 3/10. He was miles ahead of me on just straight up speed. He was like 60 laps old on his tires, or maybe more. And that last lap, the last lap of the race was his fastest.
He put it on 98.
I was throwing it in there as hard as I could. I ran my fastest lap myself on the last lap. I couldn't catch him. Nate was so quick.
He did his own thing there. I think that's what was going on. I don't know how he does it. He's got 4 in a row. But you're still keeping up with him. I mean, if you think about what you missed a couple of races. You've had a chance to get back in here, get in these cup cars, and put yourself back in the saddle. And you're keeping the short track. Yeah, I like short track racing. I really do. I just think that what we're seeing out of you guys has been a little off-putting. But we go into. But you guys have a tough schedule too. If I look at what you guys have got going on, they're not easy tracks.
We got tracks that are usually known on iRacing for bringing out a bunch of cautions. So yeah, that definitely throws a wrench in things.
Well, either way, the racing was close, it was compact, and for the longest time there, it was just about getting the tires warmed up enough to race. And I think that was what we saw toward the end. Was once you guys would get 5 or 6 laps into a run, the tires were finally able to do it. And then, even if you do restarts and starts and restarts, still take a little tear on the tires. But when it comes to being able to race in close proximity, it seemed like just everything seemed to want to get free on. I watched drivers get free in 4th gear, barely into their throttle, and it was interesting to me to see that.
It definitely taught people how to exit at this track. Stole that quote straight from Ryan Wendt. Thank you. But yeah, it was difficult. I mean, oh man, I wish there was a long run there, because I had like 50 lap fresher tires than Nate. And if the tires just got a chance to heat up, I think I would have came back and got.
I think everybody had the run they needed to, and it's going to be better next week. There's going to be more to it. And I know that you need to get some time in here, get some seat time. I mean, you're 8th in points coming into today's race. It's going to be, the more that you get, the better off it is, and it's gonna work out as we go. It's Homestead or Auto Club next week.
Okay, that's a track I could deal with.
Yeah, Auto Club. So, but I will tell you that Auto Club was tough for drivers last week. So, it'll be good. It'll be fun to watch. I think that the multi-groove and the different lines are where we're going to play the factor. I like that track. I like this track. I like all the tracks you guys ran. So not even a big deal. Colby, good P2 finish, man. Give shout outs.
Yeah, man. Thanks to you for putting on this show. Bearing with all of our cautions. well, it wasn't the cleanest race for the whole field there, but we're working on it. Shout out to Nate for being a good driver and being extremely quick. Uh, couldn't catch you today, but it's coming. I'm coming, buddy. Uh, good racing to Striker, even though we had a few run-ins there, which we'll see what the polls say. But good racing to him. And once again, thanks to Striker and John for putting this thing on. And yeah, that's about it.
It was a good race, no matter how you look at it. I like it. I like what you guys did. It was there's nothing wrong with it. Sherry Church said congrats to Ryan Wendt, of course, but I said congrats to all the drivers for making it out alive. That's what I said. We're going to talk to Ryan. Colby, much love, man. We'll see you next week, brother.
Yes, sir.
It's 14 coming home. I'm sorry, the 23. He's got the 14 next to his name still. Sorry. 23 coming home, P2. Last but not least, it's about time that I get to talk to you and you get to do it on my platform.
Right, instead of broadcasting it.
Ryan Wendt. He was your Chopp'N It Up podcast commentator. Comes out and finishes P3 tonight. Able to hold on. I mean, and you did, and that's exactly it's what it takes sometimes on the green white checkers. But you were having a great night already. Inside the top 10, keeping yourself clean. You were the cause of one caution, but it was a self-spin kind of situation. Things getting free on the bottom side when it came to low gears and teaching. And Colby said he stole it from you, but getting out of the exit on this corner was difficult. And it's about the pace, and it's about getting things on the run. And tonight was exactly that.
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky tonight for the most part. I mean, there was one restart that I thought I was in fourth and I downshifted into second, and the whole field ended up missing me, so I got lucky there. I self-spun once, took the EOL, I self-spun the second time, and I got to drive through black flag. Fortunately, most of the field was already a lap down, so I was able to get in there and get the black flag served before going a lap down, and everything just kind of fell in my favor.
That's okay. It can fall in your favor. That's what it's supposed to happen. This was crazy.
I'm so excited right now. It's a good night. It's a good night,
folks. I hate to call it out like this. He's the lowest I-rated driver in the lobby in tonight's race, and he finishes third because he was smart and he took his time.
Yeah, that's what these tracks have to do. Like you said, the exits, especially if you were driving low, you could really roll around the guys that are drifting up the track, driving it in too deep. The problem is getting the run off is almost next to impossible to get into it crazy early. So you just kind of had to just trust the process that the guys up top are, they're going to have the same issue that you are, and just move forward. And I'm on cloud 9 right now. This is my series, the Chopp'N It Up series, and I got a podium at New Hampshire. It's awesome. I see my Aunt Sherry said, "Good job." I'm glad she was watching. That was sweet.
Biggest mover of the race as well. So not only do you get a top 3 night, but you get bonus points on top of that. You made it work, man. Not a bad night. So P3 finish. Give you shout outs.
Yeah. I just want to shout out everybody that raced tonight. I mean, I know there's quite a bit of yellows, but like I said, when I downshifted in second, not a single car touched me. Good driving on everybody's part. Thank all the admins in Chop Shop. Everybody, does a killer job. John Stryker, for running the show, and they're still teaching me, things that I don't even know, when it comes to, running everything. And then all of our sponsors, C2 Gaming, My Three Sons Track Racer, the Baller Status Boys, Speedy Trophies, Admin Box, Geomax, Virtual Velocity Racing, MCI Graphics, Stay Tuned Sports, and most important of all, Signature Esports. for broadcasting all of our races. We love and cherish everything you do, buddy.
It's about to be fun. That's for sure. All right, man. Well, you got a P3 finish. Auto Clubs next week. It's a whole different ball game, but a whole lot freer. It's gonna be an interesting night next week. But we got more racing this week, and I look forward to seeing you next podcast.
You too, sir.
It's 40 coming home, P3, and first time on the podium for us over here as well. Kicking butt and taking names. Scott, thank you for the like, sir. Much love to you. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you to everybody for being out there and tuning in. This one was a long one. This one was a long one for the drivers and a long one for getting themselves in the groove. And I think that's the thing about this racetrack. It's a tough racetrack with these next-gen cars. It's a tough racetrack for anything with a lot of horsepower in the rear end of it. So, but it can make for some good racing. And tonight they took it on. Championship race tomorrow night, though, is going to be the big key that we're going to be looking at as well. That's going to be heart to heart. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night. And the following week after that, we have a charity race that we're going to be doing for the Heart to Heart Racing Series. It's going to venture into autism awareness. So that's going to be cool. But chopping it up, we'll be back next week for Auto Club. They're going to be back this Sunday as well for the Super Late Model Series that they have on Sunday afternoons. And then Monday Night Dirt Series, Tuesday Night Truck Series, and then Wednesday Throwback on Wednesdays. Thursdays are going to be the Goat Racing League Diecast, the Goat Racing Diecast Cup Series, and then right back here again next Friday for Auto Club. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind to one another. Thank you to everybody. 4 in a row for Nathan Biggert. Big Art is going to be the guy that is going to be tough to beat. He really is. These drivers got to do something because they keep letting him win. They're going to be, well, they race him clean. Everybody races clean. They race clean. It's just incidental stuff that happened today. A lot of self spins, a lot of just racing things that happened, and nothing egregious. We saw contact, but we didn't see. The speeds were so low that wasn't like anybody did anything wrong. Just a lot of cautions. New Hampshire played that way. That's what happened. Yeah. Be good, folks. We'll see you in the next one.